it is true that internet, electronics, has helped us to do things much faster. Because like when we were fighting in the early days, I had to judge. It was called distance estimation. I had to use my eyes to estimate how far the enemy is so that I could adjust my gun sight to shoot him properly. But these days, with the laser, it tells me exactly where it is. I don't have to calculate. I just read it on the gauge. You see that. So we know how the computers have helped. So be clear about that. So therefore, Odokonyero is correct. Internet should not be owned by private people. It is the same story like the workspace, like the renting. Because when the internet is owned by business people, especially if they monopolize it, they are after money. They are after money. That's why the internet, the backbone is owned by the government. The government has got their own backbone. So I will have to check with Badimuns what is the problem. Why should the people in Guru, and I have been building the internet, taking it all over the place. I will check. I have not checked to know why, where it has reached. But the government internet backbone would not overcharge you. And I think the cost was coming down from $600 per gigabyte or something else. It will come down. It will come down. But the strategy is that the backbone should be owned by the government, not the private people. So if the private people have their own backbone and they make it expensive, you abandon them and you use the government one. I will check that. I will check that. That's why I want the railway to be owned by the government. The electricity, the power dams. You know, I don't know whether you heard that we had brought an Egyptian group into the railway, but we chased them because they're after money. And for us, we want low-cost transport for our products. So for the internet, it's the same. We need low-cost transmission so that it doesn't become very, very expensive.